Hello, test, test. There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you with me. Also, hey, Nanatsuka, how you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone out there is doing well on this Friday. We are all finally made it through the week. We're on to the weekend. It's time to relax a little bit, and what better way to do so than with our new favorite robot, roguelike, Roboquest. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, just had to make sure that Tori was all right. She's had a long day. She's got a little bit of the heat exhaustion. It's been getting a little warm over here, unfortunately. So, it's just gonna be that time of year, I suppose. Let me actually. I'm facing a little too high up. Apologize for the immersion break here. So let's just. There we go. That's a little better. Alrighty. There we have it. But yeah, it's getting a little warmer out here. She's had to be outside for quite a bit of the day. And yeah, she's a little bit exhausted and tired from all the running around. So she's taking a nap. She's sleeping it off. She's got some water. Made sure that she's doing all right. So send all the love to her. Send all the love to her, absolutely. But yes, we're going to be doing some Roboquest today, which means it's probably going to be a short stream because I don't really see myself doing this one for a long, long time. This might actually be the last one. I don't know. It might also serve a purpose similar to like Risk of Rain 2, in that I just play it every so often. Made something silly about Alice's picture I made at 4 a.m. Like running around, or I like running around and drinking water. Understandable. Understandable. Those are very good things to do at 4 a.m. Not that I would know. But yes, I feel like Roboquest is going to take a very similar spot to something like Risk of Rain 2, where it's very much like a, if I have nothing else to stream and I have to stream something, it's on the table. It's a nice little thing to come back to. Roguelikes usually are. It's a little strange to think of Risk of Rain 2 as a roguelike, but I guess it is, yeah. Would you like to see also what is Roboquest? We're about to get into it. It is essentially a first-person shooter roguelike where you are playing a robot. And it's kind of like if Overwatch was good and was a roguelike. Is probably my best way to describe it. With better movement options, of course. With better movement options. I do like the movement in this game. I really do like the movement in this game. It's a very lovely game. I find very few qualms about this game, and I am happy for that. For a game I picked up on a whim in Game Pass. Well, I didn't pick it up in Game Pass, but I downloaded it off of Game Pass. It has gone above and beyond the Call of Duty, honestly. It's gone beyond what I could have expected for it. But speaking of which, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Alright, welcome back to the Roboquest, and things are just as we left it. I have switched back to Bastion, or the Guardian. Why am I thinking? I'm thinking Bastion because of the thing there, yeah. Because of the ability. Yeah, and we're going to go straight into a run. We're actually going to do real runs this time as opposed to doing the Rift runs over and over. Though maybe, who knows, they might give us another Rift in the second level. I don't know. So let's pop that. What are we doing? Dual Stingers be good. Let's do Dual Stingers. Dual Stingers are quite good for this. Boom. Lovely. Got something blue there. We're just taking out whatever we can. Send silly image in your Discord, check whenever. Alrighty. I will certainly do that. Ow. We'll certainly check as we are able. Probably after stream, honestly, but I will check. Ow. We're not about the speed right now. We're about the efficiency. Take out everything we can. I want to eat this game. You know what? If you can find a way, you go ahead. Okay, what do we get from here? We got a windmill rifle. We got the beluga cannon. I'm not too sold on the windmill rifle. The beluga cannon has definitely proven its usefulness. For sure. We're gonna stick with the stingers for right now. Always find a way. Not even the visual novels are safe. That's fair. To be fair, visual novels aren't really games, and I will stick by that. And it's the same reason that I'll give for things like Telltale, too. I don't know. It seems like the word game has kind of shifted over time, as it were. And I don't really mean that, like, new things can be considered a game. I more mean, like, new things are touted as games. Ooh, the junk arquebus might be interesting to do instead of blue cannon. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, new things are being touted as games that I don't really agree with them being games in general. And by that, I don't really mean like, oh, this isn't allowed to be a game. I more mean the idea of like, I don't consider this a game. And Telltale was always sort of a factor in that. I never really considered Telltale games as actual games. Maybe that's me being a purist. Maybe that's something toxic. I have no idea, honestly. But it's just a thing I always considered. It's like games are more interactive than what Telltale gives it. That's more like interactive storytelling. And it's not that I hate every Telltale game they ever made. Like Minecraft story mode, I was alright with. I wouldn't say I necessarily, loved it or anything, but it was okay. It was alright. It was a decent experience, but it's just that. It's an experience as opposed to a game in my mind. And that's the real kicker. Like, I get I'm probably splitting hairs about it, but at the same time, yeah. Someone's remaking the card game from Adventure Time. I think I did see something about that. I didn't read too much into it. Not very comprehensible and complex, just like the game in the cartoon. Yeah, I did see that. Someone's, like, remaking the card game just as it works in the show. Or something like that. I never actually saw the card game in the show. I watched a bit of Adventure Time, but I didn't watch too much of it. So I'm very unknowledgeable about everything to do with that. But it would be interesting to see all the same. Oh boy, this junk arquebus is really doing some damage. I'm putting in some hours here. The lad is doing well. This will lead to Oasis. Safe space, reduce bastion cooldown by 10%. Or tactical slap. I'll go safe space. And then we got full throttle while you have no scratch damage. Increase fire rate and reload speed by 25%. Ooh. Increase heavy weapons damage. Now, the arquebus I don't think is a heavy weapon. So, hey, not bad. Not bad at all. We've gotten significantly better since we started this game. And I haven't played anything in between either. This is just like, it's starting to fall into place. Got a feeling that this time is going to be a good time. Yeah. Good way to be. Boomerang. 100% auto crit chance on return. I'm just going to take the power cell. At least I can take the power cells now. Because I got a little buff for that. Meteor cannon. It does look pretty wild. Speaking of visual novels, my favorite is Narcissus First. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I'm not the most knowledgeable on visual novels either. I think the only thing visual novel-esque that I've ever played is Doki Doki Literature Club. Because everybody has played it. Oh, and I didn't get the one up top either. Damn. I really need to remember to go for the top boy first and foremost. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna... Hello? Okay, he flies. That's not a glitch. Hi there. Can I slap you? I can slap you. Oh, I can super slap you. Get them critical hits on that one. Yeah, I never really... I don't know. Something about visual novels. It's the same thing. The same reason that I don't really like Telltale games, I guess. But in a different kind of way. Because things like Doki Doki Literature Club, it's more of a subversion. I love subversion type stuff. Anything that will mess with me based on like my idea of what it should be is good stuff. And the same reason that I like Madoka Magica and things like that is just like it knows exactly what I think it is, and it is going to punish me for believing that it is such. It's not a happy one, quite grim and miserable, understandable. A few plot holes and some stuff doesn't make sense because story. There's always going to be something a little nonsensical in a good story, though. I will say I will appreciate that. Like, a good story is always worth appreciating. Ah, damn. I was hoping to get that one flying off of there. I am going to have to upgrade this arquebus. Get a little more damage out of it. But yeah, I appreciate visual novels for what they are. It's just, they're not my thing. I was trying not to tear up at the end. Yeah, I'm that same way with a lot of like slice of life shows. Like everyone's got the guilty pleasure, all right? And mine just happens to be things like Toradora. Though to be fair, that is much less stigmatized and much more common these days. K-On! Does that to me too. I've never actually watched K-On! It's been on my to-watch list for the longest time. Like, there's 1,000 fucking things on my watch list, but K-On! Is probably, like, number 6 in terms of, like, how long it's been there. I've meant to watch it and meant to watch it and meant to watch it, and I just haven't. There's so many things that I still mean to watch. Most recently of which I actually mean to watch the Fallout TV series because Eli had such a glowing review of it as a hardcore Fallout nerd. And it's like, I respect that opinion immensely. So I definitely have to give it a shot. Not even a sad anime, it's very fun and happy. Very good story. Yeah, it looks like it. It's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's just, I haven't checked it out. And I have no explanation for why other than just I haven't had the time to do so. Or I haven't had, like, the forethought to do it. Something of the nature. Get this boy, and then take down big boy over there. Lovely. Imagine having time. Imagine, if you would, time. Imagine time. Let me in. Oh, we got boing, boing, fuck. Boing. Lovely. Oh, we got a scout sniper now instead of the arquebus. It is level 4. It's doing a lot more damage. Bash deals burn damage. Not really interested in that. You know what? Why not? As opposed to the arquebus. Why not? It's kind of slow, but I enjoyed every second of it. Honestly, I like slow burns. A lot of people aren't a fan. And I get that. 100%. But I like stuff that'll take a long time to get through it all. Because I often find that when I start getting really invested into something, that it's like, I am just sitting there wishing there was more. So I'd much rather try and check out something long, because either I'm not going to like it and I'm going to spend the exact same amount of time as I would on something short, because I'm never really a big prude on like, oh, this thing had too slow a pacing. Like, if a slow-paced story can be done well, it's just that people will so often make their story long just to make it long. But even that, you'll be able to tell pretty quickly what kind of story that is. But yeah, it's either ends up being like, oh, I didn't like the story and I spent about as much time trying it and reading it as I would have any other story, honestly. Or it ends up that I like the story and I want more of it. In which case, it's better for it to be long. There we go. And get rid of you. Narcissu is very slow, but the last 2 chapters are the best. The game's about an 8-hour read maximum. Yeah, see, that's another thing. That's another thing. Is that if I pay like a regular game price, I want a regular game length. Maybe that makes me weird, I don't know. But I want a regular game length for a regular game price. I don't want 8 hours of like total play. Even if it's got like the multiple endings and stuff like that. If I play through it once, which I play through a lot of games once, then I want that one to be a good one. It's funny, first and second games are free. Oh, well, that's a lot better than. Because I was about to make the point that DDLC is free, and that was one of the main reasons that I actually played it. That and it was recommended to me by a couple of people, but that was a big factor. So if it's free, I might actually give it a look. It's actually linear. There's no other ending, sadly. Yeah. But DDLC was linear. I really am just... That's all I've got to measure it against, honestly. That's why I keep going back to it. Dan Salvato is not the be-all, end-all of visual novels, for sure. But, man, it was a good one. It was a good time. Or rather, it was a bad time, but it was a good bad time. It was a well done time. Doesn't need another ending? Yeah. That's fair. If it's a satisfying ending, then why would you need more than one? Grab that. Get rid of you. Easy. That's the way forward, and I don't want to go there just yet. There's other ways to explore. Like this way. I do wish that I didn't have the fire rate issues of this one. I do wish I kind of had a higher level arquebus as opposed to the sniper rifle. Or the scout rifle, I guess this is what. Also made by Stage Nana. Same folks who made Nekapara and some very cultured VNs. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I have heard of Nekapara. I have watched Lost Paws. That's how I know of Nekopara. That's how I know of Hyperdimension Neptunia. I actually own one of those games, but I've played next to none of it. For no particular reason. It's just I haven't. Grandma's shotgun. Might want something up close and personal. Just in case. Grandma's shotty. And how many do we have? We got 17. So Toaster increases non-burn damage by 25% against burning enemies. Interesting. 2 perk reroll tokens. Interesting. Let's upgrade. Oh, I can't upgrade the Scout Sniper. Sniping's a good job, mate. Oh, let's take the pickup dice. Why not? We've also got a perk to reroll in case we want to. So, Robo Food. Gathering a healing cell generates 1 point for 2 seconds. Max 16. Each point increases all damage by 1% and armor by 0.5%. Every 5 seconds, your next reload is instant and throws an explosive grenade, dealing 109 damage of a random element. Should we do Medianate? Let's do Medianate. Why not? I don't like whatever perk is on this gun that is doing the whole, like, double shot thing. I need to take a look at that. If I find another scout rifle, man, I would love to swap it for something that doesn't do this. I'm not a fan of this. Matter of fact, can I see it? Yeah, freewheel, 15% chance to fire twice. I don't want that. I mean, there are instances where it's helpful, but it's never like, oh my god, I'm so glad to have this thing. It's always just like, okay, well, that was effective, sure. As opposed to just like, oh man, that really saved my bacon. And she's like, all right, I'll take that. Thankfully, the Meteonade is doing some pretty good work in here. Considering I am taking them out about every 10 seconds for a magazine, yeah? Ready, you? Small bot card, hell yeah. Alright, and that's the room. What we got here? Mine launcher. Nah. Narcissa was released in 07, if I remember. The game is supposed to have a cinematic view, something that's a bit odd. So depending on what translation you use, it can suffer from silly translation errors. I'd probably do the English because, yeah, obvious, pretty obvious. Your boy does not know Japanese and is not very good at learning languages. I'm still attempting to learn Italian, but I don't know a whole lot. And Duolingo will apparently only teach me so much. So, that is what it is. Arctic Rifle. It's a cryo thing. Compared to the shotgun, no. I think I'll go without it. Are your attempts successful? That's a good question. Kangaroo Sentry. You know what? That sounds interesting. Give. Yeah, my attempts are okay, but it's just I don't get a whole lot. Ow. I forgot about the edge of the arena. Come on, we can do this. Yeah. Bastion. Fuck. Okay. We did not have the firepower for that one. Let's just restart the run. Why not? But yeah, I'm not good at learning languages. I'm not good at learning languages, which is unfortunate because I would love to learn languages. Bull shotgun, voltaic cannon, flare gun, or quasar SMG. They're not giving me a lot of great options here, are they? Let's do voltaic cannon. Why not? Close range electric shotgun. Why not? Ooh, just barely got the boy. Not a fan of this thing. I mean, it's okay, but it's not as effective as a lot of other things it could be using. Especially since I like to keep my distance. I'm a big fan of range. That's why I will often use the sniper rifles. I'll use the long range distance options. Grandma shotgun, Arctic rifle. Man, not giving me much to work with, are ya? Let's try the cold boy. Yeah, cold boy's pretty good. Cold boy's not bad. Especially with the whole cryo application. Not bad at all. Perfectly tolerable. Got the flak cannon. Projectiles balance, explosive grenade, eh. We just get a knife. You know what? Explosion radius, eh. Rocket jump power, eh. Knife. Sure. Let's just knife everything. Why not? Surprisingly, well, I was going to say surprisingly effective. Fuck. Oh, apologize. That came out of nowhere. Oh, damn. This thing is actually kind of doing some work. Well, did not get that boy. It's a damn shame. But to be fair, I feel like I had some other things on my mind here. It's not doing too bad, honestly. I feel like a knife shouldn't do as well as it is. Especially since it, like, rebounds and goes around through people. This is it. This is the true Overwatch gameplay. This is the Genji main. Or Genji. This is the Genji main. I can't remember. Who did I main in Overwatch? I think I was a Bastion main back when that made you a bastard. I don't think it does still, but I think people just... Yeah. Back then, if you were a Bastion main, everyone hated you. Never played Overwatch? I did way back in the day. Way back when it was still, you know, a decent game made by a shitty company, and now it's just a shitty game made by a shitty company. Because of course it is. Kill it! Damn it. Back in your day? Yeah. Way back in the olden times, before the dawn of man. I alone reigned supreme. And God saw fit to punish my hubris by making more of me, which was really the worst move that anyone could have made. I forgot to mention the OST. It's very good. I am a sucker for a good OST. That is a true point about me. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Not as much XP as I would have liked. We are probably on the cusp of a new one. Kaboom grenade. Oh man, you're giving me nothing. I'll increase the freeze rate, because why not? I got this. Power cell? Sure. Doesn't really give me anything, it doesn't seem. Increases weapons pocket reload speed. I don't really care about the pocket reload speed. Healing cell efficiency, I'll take. Would you like to hear some of it sometime? This is wishful thinking, let me wish. No, sure. Quick thing though, if you... I do need to still set up a, what is it, a new channel in the Discord for links and stuff. It is actually against the rules to post links, except outside of certain channels. So if you want to send something to me, you can just, like, DM me. Like, you can friend me and DM me. Like, that's all good. I'm not going to accept from everyone, but, you know, for me, it's fine. Just throw knives at this thing. That, or you can just, like, wait a little bit and I will make a channel for sharing things. Channel for sharing the joys of the internet. Man, I am working with nothing here, though. Even if the knife is surprisingly good, it's still not the greatest thing to ever grace my hands. Is not the greatest thing. Hornet bow. Would that be better? I mean, technically, I guess. But it is a bow. No, I'm taking the knife. I'm not going to deal with the drop-off. Fuck. Oh, God. I need to swap my weapon. Wait. Where'd my knife go? My knife has been taken from me. Huh? Who took my knife? Oh, no. They've stolen my weapon. Oh, God. I'm gonna die here. Ow. It's okay, we're not dead yet. Boom. And boom. And boom. Lovely. What'd I get? Ooh, dual rascals. I will take it. Guess I don't have... Where did my knife go? My knife is just gone. Oh, here it is. What are you doing here? I'm gonna replace the Arctic rifle with you, honestly. Trust is being developed. Don't worry, I will not spam or try to annoy you. I do that sometimes. I must declare this for myself. Understandable. Well, thank you for showing some restraint. It's very appreciate. God, all these boys are just firing the flechettes at me. Knife. Genji. Channel the Overwatch. It's actually not that bad. The autism gets too silly sometimes. It's hard to remain normal. I get that. I absolutely get that. I'm pretty sure most of my friends have some form of autism. If not, just like we're ADHD as fuck. To the point of it being a little hard to tell sometimes. I bounce on your head? I can't. It's you! Shield generator! There we go. Ow. Well, fuck. We found the shield generator, and then they found us. That's a damn shame. It's okay, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. Back on the road. Lucky me, I have both forms of ADHD too. Oh boy. You're just collecting them, huh? I know the feeling. For what it's worth. Boom. Boom. I'll take the single shot bandito gun. Hell yeah. It's a single action army. Because you only ever needed one action. Lovely. Ow. Did anyone get the license plate on that truck? Because I don't think I did. Worry not, I can become normal. Alice can vouch for me, I think. What is normal? What is normal, really? Dual rascals or hornet bow? Oh, I'm going with the rascals. Yeet me through, boss. What I got on him? Shock. Ooh. And bonus damage against firing or flying enemies. This is prime, so the first shot always does more damage. Honestly, sounds like I'd be better off reloading all the time. Beautiful. Lovely. What's this, windmill rifle? Eh. Don't need it. There is no normal. As Alice once said, you like what you like. That's true. It's very true. Wise words. I'll increase boss damage. Hell yes. I think it's something that my mother-in-law says is like normal is just a setting on a dryer. Just setting on a washing machine. It's the realest shit. It really is. Absolutely legendary. Not gonna lie, my family's coolness increased by like 50% when I got married. Just by default. God, these things are kind of tearing through it. I'm about these rascals. Look at that. Absolutely shredded that man. He didn't stand a chance. He died before my jaw hit the ground. Unfortunately, I'm also not doing so hot in terms of the health. I'm playing a little too fast and loose. Them shocks, they're doing a number on me. Get rid of that. Get rid of you. I'm at less than half health, but I got some perks. Got save space or bite the bullet. Taking damage increases all damage by 30%. Yeah. Deals 38 damage and apply high impact to enemies dealing damage to you or elemental damage. I'll do elemental damage. Absolutely. Hello? Okay, that was weird. Reminds me, a few weeks ago, my Twitter account was flagged for platform manipulation. That was fun. I feel like... Can I say something? I feel like getting flagged for platform manipulation on social media is kind of like getting called a hacker in a game, in like a multiplayer game. It's a compliment. It's saying you are too good at the social media, and we don't believe that you did this legitimately. I would very much take that as a compliment. Very much. Especially considering I'm not a big fan of social media in general. Lovely. I was never a big fan of the social media. The only reason I ever had any of it is because someone convinced me to get it. Same thing with my Twitter, too. Like, there's no reason that I should have a Twitter right now, except for the fact that, like, someone convinced me to do it. Mammoth minigun. Interesting. Deals burn damage. Might be interesting. Sure. Can't upgrade that, though. I did it legit. You just have to have friends and follow over 1,500 VTubers. It's true. It's all you need. The system is that easy to game, guys. Ah, the rascals are starting to lag a little bit. Ah, who am I kidding? They're not doing anything of the sort. Can I just farm experience by sitting here and killing these as they come out? Is this farming experience? Can I, like, see a number that my experience is? I can't tell if the bar is actually going up or anything. I don't think it is. Oh, well. If it did, then we must have already reaped some benefit from it. Just keep running around in a circle. They can't hit circles. Circles are the most avoided shape. Or most avoidant, I suppose it would be. The most avoidant shape. Do you know how many things a circle avoids? It avoids every edge, every side, every facet. Get rid of you. Take on big boy. Little lad. Who else we got? I click circles. It's called Osu. That's fair. And you had to train on that, didn't you? I've seen Osu. I've seen how crazy that gets. Osu gets fucking wild. Ah, damn. I missed it. You can only play 5-star. How high up does it go? I have no idea. I've never actually played Osu because I'm not that good at rhythm games. I like them, but I'm just not that good at them. Like, I grew up with Guitar Hero, and probably the one game in my Steam VR library that has the most hours is Beat Saber. But even then, I've only gotten up to, like, expert on a couple of songs and hard on most songs for Beat Saber. Rest in spaghetti. There we go. Yeah, I've never actually played Osu. I've seen some of the shit. Like, that's the thing about rhythm games. When it comes to any other kind of game in the world, whether it be fighting games or shooters or, you know, RPGs, what have you. If you're good at a rhythm game, it shows. You have true, like, undeniable skill. What's humanly possible? Max, I'd say, is 11-star, with very few have passed 12, with very poor scores. Hang on by threads. 11 stars is a human limit. Damn. It's wild that they've got stuff in the game that is specifically not really doable by humans. Shit like that, why I say, those who play rhythm games have the most tangible skill of any other gamer. Like, if you get someone who's good at, say, FPS games, yeah, you can pretty well tell. But if you put them in a game and just like, okay, kill everyone, they'll be like, all right. And those other people could be fucking scrubs, for all you know. Those other people could be scrubs, and you would never know just how good that person is. If you pit people against each other in terms of like a rhythm game, you're like, hey, play this song. And be like, all right. And they go and they just fucking murk the shit out of it. Like, there is nothing more tangible. Because you will see just how crazy that song gets. And you will understand just how crazy that person is. You'll understand just how cracked their skill is. What's funny, 10 stars is the highest the game supports. Oh, so we got the... Okay, I see what you're saying here. It's a lot like some of the player-made Beat Saber levels, especially for like the Camila songs and all that stuff. Or not Camila, but Camellia. That's what it is, Camellia. Blunderbuss? Nah. Doing a set of dual Uzis. Not about those though. Grabbing that, definitely. Every song in the game is community uploaded and made. Yeah, and just about every song that's worth playing in Beat Saber is community uploaded and made too. Especially the highest level ones. They're all going to be community made stuff. I'd argue the tutorial is community made. Oh, damn. I mean, good for that, honestly. Because the community aspect in a lot of games is just... It's hard to get into sometimes. I mean, as evidenced by a person who really seems to do their damnedest to stay out of the community aspect of any game. Me. Like, it took me years before I actually, like, started playing Minecraft with other people. And even then, some would argue I still don't. But things like Final Fantasy XIV, I still don't play with other people. Not that I don't want to, it's just that I don't know. I have a hard time connecting with other people like that. And my friends are either already really into the game or playing with others or just don't give a fuck about Final Fantasy XIV. So that's just what it is. It's like watching the community. Honestly, it's a good thing to watch. Community looks like a good time. Okay, so let's head to the halfway point. Go up here. And across. Boom. Okay, what we got? We got a thumper. We got a hornet bow. Give me that. Can I upgrade these, please? Yes. Dual Rascals Mammoth Minigun. Hello there. Hey, Caius. How you doing, bud? Hope everything is well. We are just tearing through these bots with some electrical not semi-autos. These are full auto. Well, it kind of burst fire away. I'm doing them. But they're essentially full auto. Doing good. Just got to lurk for this one, but I hope you have a good stream. It's all good. Appreciate the lurk, bud. Hope you have fun with whatever it is you're doing. Grab those gubbins. And fight the horde. Ooh, card collected. Dual Rascals. Nice. I guess it must be something for, like, kill X amount of enemies with this weapon. I do still have perks that I need to grab, too. If not just one, then I definitely have more. I mean, other than the fact that I have the new perk. I'm pretty sure I have more. But I may just have one. God. Everything all at once. This game is going to make me so good at movement shooters. At the end of this, I'm going to be the greatest there ever was. Ah, come on. There we go. Now, perk first. We got Line Breaker, hitting an enemy with Bash, or Head Bonk, increases all damage. Or median aid. We're going with median aid. Oh, I guess I only had one. Damn. Well, I thought we had more. Get rid of you. You're going to make a problem. Yeah, we blow through the mag a little too quick to get it on everyone for these. Okay, give me a heal. Ram shotgun. Ooh, repair bot heal. Oh, that would have been good had I actually taken it. 25% chance to grant you 20 power cells or to do nothing. Okay. But what triggers it? Oh, also I don't have enough for it. Fuck. I guess I only had enough for one. Dr. Turret. I'm just gonna jump the rope. Get wrecked, nerd. Oh, fuck. He stopped on a dime. Wow, what a dickhead. Oh, it's because I shocked him. I see. So if I shock him, he just stops. And whatever he was doing. Ow. Good. Fuck. 89 out of 360 left. That was a little by the skin of the teeth. I learned the community is extremely sensitive. One time a YouTube channel responsible for keeping Osu's history was banned and everyone went crazy. That seems like a valid excuse. I was watching the Osu community fold in hours. Oh boy. That seems like, I mean, that seems like a good thing to go crazy about, honestly. Like, there's this channel that documented the entire history of our community, and they're just gone now. That seems like a period of mourning. That seems reasonable. Okay, so we got the Kramer. Got a bunch of nothing that we can't buy. Blunderbuss, junk rifle. I think we're probably good. Let's get out of here. This boy's still doing some good work. Especially that median aid. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Beautiful. Ow, fuck. Why? New upgrade. Oh. Tactical pocket reduces median aid cooldown, or homemade ammo increases weapons damage. Ooh, I'm going with homemade ammo. Give me that weapon damage. The median aid cooldown, I'm fine with. My ammo needs a little something something. For sure. Oh god. Don't you scan me. I don't want anyone to have pictures of my feet. I am not Gordon Feetman, nor will I ever be. No matter how hard I try. Speedrunning on how to look like a hostile community. Fuck. League of Legends community speedrun. For sure. Junk Arquebus. Level 5, though. Yo, I'm gonna replace the minigun. Get that damn good damage on it, though. Ah, damn, I nearly had it. no. He shot at me. Correct? Ow. Alright. Pretty effective. Correct? I knew there'd at least be one more here. Get fucked. Just trying to check every little corner. Leave no stone unturned. Correct? Good. Go for you. Go for you. Go for you. You. Oh, the junk arquebus in this level is an absolute godsend. I can just snipe things from up top where no one can see or hear me. Yeah, I'm not getting the grind boy on this one. Nah. Just ain't happening. Lovely. Boom, boom. Boom. Pure efficiency. Absolute efficacy. This is a very fitting song for it, too. Correct. Where are the rest of you? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, boom. And all you? Nice. What gubbins have you for me? Yeah, I knew I was gonna take that hit. Yep. Fuck. I took so many hits there that I didn't need to. Just power cell. Why not? That was really worth it. Was not really worth it. What we got here? Razor launcher. Ooh. Interesting. But I still like the Vipers better. Or the Rascals. I don't know why I want to call them Vipers for some reason. Sometimes having autism is whack. Yeah, I definitely understand that. I'll show blunderbuds. I don't have one. On the right, meet the powerful guardian. On the left, we have those sad little bots. Yeah. I act younger than I am, which has gotten me into a few silly situations in VR chat. I've had exactly one weird experience in VR chat, which... Oh, I can't unlock this door, damn. But everyone's behind there, and there's another key. How do I get through that door? I had exactly one strange situation in VR chat, which means that essentially I've played VR chat with other people once. That if you actually look on my Steam, I left a review detailing the experience, which included like a shotgun marriage and a shotgun divorce that just happened in VR chat because why not? That's what you do on the game, right? At least I assume so, because it was, again, that was one of the few times I really play with other people. Though I will say this about the VRC community. There is not a single time that I played that game and went into like public lobbies and stuff that I did not make a friend. Not one time did I play that game and not make a friend. Like, and I'm not just talking about like I connect with somebody. I'm talking about I connect with somebody and then I add them to my friends list. Not a single time in playing that game did I ever not make a friend. In either sense. That's how it do be. And it's a good experience, honestly, especially for someone who doesn't make friends easily. Because of just a variety of factors. Which I don't. I don't really make friends easily. It's a strange thing for those who know me and know that privately I'm a decently outgoing person. Damn it. Well, I'm now going out. Fuck it. Yeah, privately, I'm a very outgoing person, but publicly I'm very reserved. And I'm trying to be a little bit better about that. And honestly, working retail really helped me a lot with that. For anyone that, like me, has a lot of social anxiety and just awkwardness, work retail. Legitimately work retail. Because that shit will give you so many, like, so much experience in social bullshit that you would not have otherwise gotten. And is it kind of a trial by fire? Yeah, but it's also really effective. I'm a degenerate. In public, I am also reserved. Understandable. Yeah, if anyone has like a difficult time with social situations, I recommend getting a job in retail. Besides all the other things that it, you know, obviously gives you just having a job in retail. Or even just having a job in general, it really does help with things like social anxiety, because if you have like 300 customers per day, you can't really be awkward toward them. Like if you do that day in and day out, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn how to be less awkward. And that's just what it is. It's not a matter of like you have to do it and it's like a way of forcing yourself into doing it. It's a matter of this is going to happen. You're going to find the way that works for you. Why? Because there's kind of no other way. Because you can't really continue on in a job like that and not find out a way. Kaboom grenade. Eh. I know a specific VN about trains and anime characters. I'm forever banned from the cute and funny 4-letter word. The VN is also very good. I believe you on that. I still don't know what word it is. I don't think you ever said so. Sonar shots, fires an explosive marking shot. Spear, 20% chance to fire a ray with 100% auto crit chance. Interesting. Let's try it. Dart rifle. Explosion damage. Do I really need it? I don't need it. I don't need it. So that key that we saw on the other side will go to this door. So we need to actually get through there first. Do robo food. I can't say I don't feel like Alice finding out and scolding me. You know what? You can DM that to me too. It's fine. You can do it. You can DM that to me too. Because I want to know. Ow, get rid of you. Beautiful. Wonderful. Ooh. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Come on. There we go. Continue it on. This dart rifle is actually not bad. I expected worse. I expected like a slow firing speed or like more like a crossbow than I expected like an actual rifle. But it's pretty good. You shall know that I am a degenerate, though I am kind. At least try to be. Degeneracy is nothing new on the internet. I have been around for a while. If I couldn't deal with degeneracy, then boy, am I in the wrong place. I'm a VTuber. Is there anyone left alive down here? No? Okay, cool. No. Must kill it, damn it. Didn't get it. Fuck. Oh, there's still one left. Get rid of him. Hey, level up. Increase robo food max to 20 points or increase critical damage. I'll increase robo food. Why not? We'll see about robo food. Get a nice A. Some folks in the Blue Archive community don't know how to handle such vulgar language. Blue Archive. I feel like I know what that is. I feel like that's familiar somehow. I feel like it scares me somewhat. I don't know. Uncertain. Uncertainty. Increases reload speed by 20% when clip's empty. Hell yes. Even though it's a mag. Real critical moment. We're going full moist critical on these boys. This is a mag, you absolute buffoon. Oh, that man's gonna get clowned on forever. Not critical, but the guy he was talking to. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm not gonna be the one to tell you. Get rid of you before you start causing problems. Get rid of you, because you're already causing problems. You know what the sobbing emoji means when referring to an small anime character? I have no idea. But I don't know what half the internet does means. I assume that it was like a... Like how... To avoid getting any more specific than this, like how a normal white woman would react, like, oh my god, it's so tiny! It's so tiny! Oh my god! Sort of thing. This is gonna be fun. Oh boy. Have I, like, signed my death warrant here? Is that what's happened? I feel like I need to... I feel like I need to consult Alice on how much I should fear for my life. She did, or rather I did just DM her earlier about a thing in the Apotheosis chat. So, I do have the DM open. Oh boy. Starting to feel the low damage of this thing, though. I will say. Okay, well then I definitely should. That would probably be a very good thing for me to do. Oh boy, I just jumped right into the laser. Nah, you're fine. Am I? Am I fine? I don't know. I'm not too sure on that one. The validity of that statement is in question. Wrecked. Nice. Reload this boy. What is the... Ah, I guess the alternate fire is the tracking shot, maybe? Nah, I'd win. I'm built different. Cool, cool. Got the dual Uzis. Less than the dual Stingers. Way, way, way less. Probably a higher fire rate, though. This already got a pretty high fire rate. Heal me. Nothing real good. You won't upgrade this further, will you? Oh, you will? Hell yes. Give me that Dutch Später. I don't know what an IWAC is. I am old and out of the loop. And by old and out of the loop, I essentially mean that the internet thinks that anyone who is over the age of 14 is old. And by out of the loop, I mean I'm not as terminally online as I used to be. Oh, joy. We're in this now. Cool. Get rid of as many barriers as I can. Get rid of you. Something's making more barriers. Ow. Little dickheads. There we go. We're still taking damage. Still not great. Bastion. Ow. Ow. Good. Okay. That's that taken care of. Fucking hell. Torpedo rifle. Nah. Explosive. Homing. I like homing. They don't seem very homing. Oh, they're slightly homing. They're slightly tracking. Okay, new perk. Bastion's active, increase weapons damage. Definitely want that. Especially since I'm going... Oh, no. There is the heals before this, too. That's true. Give me that. Give me that heals. And Big Chungo. Ow. We got this. Just gotta play some jump rope. Honestly, the fire is probably the biggest issue with this entire fight. Which is strange. Because pretty easily avoided. Actually, maybe the rockets are actually the worst part of this entire thing. Patterns, baby. It's all about them patterns. I'm coming on this after Liza P. You better believe I can find me some fucking patterns. Kaboom. Lovely. Unpredictable, not exactly well mentally. Neither am I. Neither are any of us, really. Top traits people want according to memes. That's true. That's true. The memes never lie. Memes are the windows to the soul, as a very wise, very buff man once pointed out. What else we got? The Mantis crossbow. Interesting. That's probably more like I thought the Dark Spitter would be. It actually does quite a bit of damage, too. All 5. Let's try it. Why not? And Ionic Palms. No, I'm not going to be melee people. Yeah, this is more like I thought the Dart Spitter would be. Even this has a bit more fire rate than I thought it would. Ow. Get wrecked. And we're going to take out the lads that are just hiding under the surface. Beautiful. Lovely. Okay, I made a very bad miscalculation trying to get that boy. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this boy. Honestly, I feel like the rapid fire suits me better. At least for the moment, the rapid fire definitely suits better. What we got here? Orbital shotgun. It does do more damage. Activate to increase fire rate and reload speed for a short duration. Boom. It's alright. Nice little oh shit option. Should the chips be down? It's a new upgrade. Super Drain. Taking down an enemy while Bastion's active regenerates 6% battery. Or heavy weapon damage. I'm going with that one. And look at that. It's already half charged. Beautiful. Sometimes I wish I could just summon a rod from God. You're going to have to explain. You're going to have to explain that, I feel. Why a rod? Why from God? What does the rod do? What is its purpose? Damn. Just barely missed that lad. Not that I could really get him anyway, but still. I could try. And pop you. Can I rebound and get you? Yes, I can. Lovely. What else we got over here? We got a little something, something, a little shibby sham. Oh, fuck. Okay, I didn't think I was that low. Damn. All right, well, let's go to base camp. Feel like we got, oh yeah, we got 43 wrenches. Let's see what we can get from the workshop now. We got the Big Smith. Smithing Joe provides 1 additional weapon. Got maximum engineering, 1 additional perk choice and leveling up. That might be useful. 25% chance to have 2 power cells instead of 1 in Max's chests. Interesting. Max's chests contain 1 additional weapon. I feel like max engineering. Oh, fuck. All right. We've also got Max's furniture. As Max's chests contain 1 additional choice, and 1 items in Max's chest have a chance of being higher quality. Interesting. Beefcake increases max health by 5 when leveling up. Nice. Premium chest. Weapons in Max's chest have more chance of being a higher level. Lottery ticket. Max provides a reroll token and upgrade choices each run. Or 1 token to reroll perk and upgrade choices each run. Chef Paul can reroll weapon affixes. And Bizarre Bob provides an additional item. So I think I want to do premium chest. Yeah, we'll do Max's recycling. So I want that better chance for gubbins. Give me that better gubbin shot. All right, let's go for it. Get some high quality gubs. Love a little bit of soda. All right, well, we got Tommy gun, grandma shotgun, windmill rifle, and sling gun. Well, not you. Actually, you got a lot of damage. Sling gun. But I think we'll try the windmill rifle. See how you do. Oh, it's kind of like the automatic rifle in BioShock Infinite. The one for the Vox Populi. I don't know how I feel about this thing. Yeah, as you decrease... Yeah, it just like speeds up in its... Yeah, as you fire it, it speeds up its fucking fire rate. That's the word I'm looking for. It was a theoretical military weapon that would drop a really heavy rod of tungsten that would travel 7 times the speed of sound and be as powerful as a small nuke without the use of explosives. Ooh. You know what? I also wish I had a rod from God. That sounds baller as hell. I could probably make one, though. But how would I get something into orbit? That's the main problem. NASA's got that shit on lockdown. Ooh, Dart Spitter level 2. Cryo damage, Dart Spitter. Tried and true. Oh shit, I left the windmill rifle. Oh well. No big loss. I still don't really know how to feel about that gun. Wait, hold on. What do you have? Buckshot, 20% chance to be a firing shotgun blast. 20% chance to fire a shotgun blast is what I was trying to say. If only I could learn the English language, let alone any other. Time to junk beam. Arctic Rifle, Miss B, increase auto crit chance by 5. Sure. Why not? Why not you? We can't, though. Not yet, anyway. Maybe one day it'll be possible. The rods are too heavy, and the rods will break during your entry. Yeah. Well, they can't. At least they say they can't. They don't want to reveal to the world that they already have. Which, fair, I wouldn't want people to know I have that weapon either. Because if they don't know you have it, then they can't prepare against it. And then one day when you really need it, you can use it, and they will not know what the fuck to do with themselves. Gotta know when to hold them. All right, what we got here? Sheriff's Carbine. I'll take it. Boom. Do some precision shooting. Lovely. Beautiful. What's crazy is that it would be able to hit anywhere in the world and just sit in orbit until the rod's release. It's true. The only problem would be reloading the damn thing. You would have to have something that could return to Earth and be reloaded. Otherwise, it would be the single most powerful single shot thing. Like the single most expensive single shot thing. That thing would be ludicrously prohibitive. Dual solid offs, While crouch increase weapon accuracy by 50% and their damage by 15. I'm not crouching. What, you think I'm gonna hide like some sort of pansy? Fuck that. I'm gonna run around flailing like God intended. As intended by God and his right-hand man, Samuel Colt. In the most aggressively American way we can possibly find. Ow. It'll also be too fast for any current military weapon defense systems to hit. Imagine trying to hit something going 7 times faster than sound. Well, in that case, it would have to be propelled in some way, yeah? Because it can't just be escape velocity. Or, not escape velocity, but, entry... Like, yeah. What? Fuck, what's it called again? Terminal velocity. It can't be just terminal velocity. Because you could probably hit that. You could probably hit something going terminal velocity. Like, it's fast as hell, sure. But if you can hit a jet, you can hit something going terminal velocity. Jet's going a hell of a lot faster. Or is it? I don't think I've ever taken time to... I think it is. I mean, by the fact that there are quite a few of them that will break the sound barrier, I don't think terminal velocity breaks the sound barrier. So it would have to have some sort of propulsion to amplify its speed. Because no matter how heavy something is, it can only pass through so fast. It can only pass through the atmosphere so fast. The effect of gravity on it will only be so great. So it probably is propelled by something. What it is, I have no idea. Talking about essentially launching a rocket from a rocket. A big fucking heavy rocket that's going to hit the ground like a ton of bricks. Times a million, probably. But a big fucking rocket it remains. Alright, what else we got? Hold on. You dropped something over here. Oh. Dual Uzis. Bleh. Bleh, I say. I can't get that one. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. I don't know how I feel about the buckshot modifier on this thing. I think it's probably alright, but, you know. There we go. Grab the gobbles. Get fucked. Get fucked. Ah. Nope. Trying to jump on heads. I've wasted all of the gubbins that I have grabbed, all of the little health baubles that I picked up in the time in this room, and then some. Get rid of you. All right. Got blunderbuss, mine launcher, and I'll just take the power cell. Yeah, if something's going Mach 7, that shit's gonna be nigh impossible to hit. You're right. Human beings can barely, like, understand that as a concept in terms of speed. I mean, hell, there are a few people who can really understand Mach speed as a terms of speed. What are you? Beluga cannon. I say. There we go. Doesn't the rod will be aerodynamic? The speed it's going in orbit will be about 7.80 kilometers per second. How do they plan on fighting the very factors of terminal velocity? I mean, I guess it's probably one of the reasons that it's not a thing yet, yeah? The idea of, like, sure, we've got the idea down, but how do we do it? Oh, God. Stun. Fucker stunned me. How? Media bubble? Tempo shot? You know what? Let's do that. 100% auto crit chance, increased fire rate. Ooh. Let's do increased fire weight. Fire weight? No. Media weapon. Yes. Just blew the top off of that thing. Hell yes. That's the way to do it. Beautiful. All right, and where the hell are we going now? That's the thing, it doesn't. The air wouldn't be able to slow it down fast enough with the amount of kinetic energy it has. Rob will hit the floor before the air can do very much. That's a fair point, actually. If you're dropping something through the vacuum of space, you don't really have wind resistance or anything to contend with. And if it hits its target before it really manages to slow down too much, that's fair. It's fair. Something to that. There's definitely something to that. Oh, okay, that's the way I'm going. I went the right way, and I just second-guessed myself is what happened. Never second-guess yourself, kids. Unless you're thinking about something violent, then probably give that one another take. Get rid of that. Ah, damn. I was hoping that'd be enough right there. Oh, well. Used to play Kerbal Space Program, so I have a small bit of knowledge on orbital mechanics. I'm not an expert, though. Yeah, I was never... Like, I used to be big into space and stuff, but astrophysics are not my area of expertise. That's for sure. Give me that. Sheriff's Carbine. It's definitely better than what I got. So let's take it. Power cell or restriction and explosion. Increase head bonk damage. Let's upgrade. Oh, I can't upgrade this boy. Oh. Taking that multiplicative damage to the next level. Love orbital mechanics. Very fun. Hurts my brain, but not as much as a standard person. I mean, if that's your niche, hey. We can always use more astrophysicists. Especially considering it's been so damn long since we went to space. Since we went to the moon. Yo, let's take back the moon. For all we know, China has torn down our flag. And we need to put that back. That's a lie. I tore down the flag. I actually replaced it with a Chinese one just to piss off anyone who got there next. Thought it'd be funny to see what happened. No one watches the stream, so it's fine. They'll never know. Actually landed a probe on the moon. It was an unmanned mission. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's unmanned. We haven't been there. We got to go back to see our prize. Just recently. Yeah, but it's unmanned. We've got to go back and see. Spoken as a roboticist. As a mechanical engineer. You can't trust the robot's eyes for everything. You just can't. Because we got to make sure we can get there with no issues. I mean, we did it before. I feel like Challenger happened, and then a lot of people got very uncomfortable with sending people to space, but I feel like we can still do it. It's just things happen. And I'm not meaning to downplay that tragedy, because it was a tragedy. But it was also a horrible accident. It's what happens when, essentially, we're not careful enough. But it's also not a common thing. Oh, God. Can I please? God. I don't know why it's so difficult for me to get past him at this point. I just don't get it. I don't get it. So what we got here? Scout Sniper and Windmill Rifle. Nah, we'll go Scout Sniper. There we go. Boom. Lovely. Relatively speaking, rocket explosion is actually more common than most think. I mean, yeah. Because they are kind of loaded the fuck up with a bunch of explosive material. And most of the rockets that we make are meant to explode. Shit like ICBMs. Just a very controlled explosion, those. Let's go dual Uzis. ICBMs are fun. Oh, they very much are. But I'm legally required to say that I have none. because otherwise the United States government gets very upset with me. And they want to annex me as part of the Union, not realizing that I'm already a citizen and that they can't. If I had 20 mil, I would buy a cram. What is a cram? Just like that, I'm interested. Not upgrading either one of these yet. Next weapon shot will be while crouched. No. Weapons pocket reload speed. I don't care about that either. Nope, missed it. Counter rocket, artillery, and mortar. Say more. That sounds lovely. Sounds like my major. Boing. Direct. Excuse you. I was in the middle of something. Just quick scope the boy. Easy. Lovely. Shame the little health baubles don't stick around too long. Take those. Bull shotgun. Eh. Did I kill it? I should probably go back a little bit. Get some suppressing fire here. Man, more like depressing fire. This is not much damage. It was alright. Yeah, look at that. Takes a concentrated spray to kill them. Increases impact by 10%, increases weapons damage by 40% against enemies within 7.5 meters. I don't plan to be that close. On first 33% of ammo, increases weapon damage by 30%. I'll take it. While top quality is active, increases weapons auto critical chance by 20. Sure. Ooh, beautiful critical damage. There we go. Lovely. Get to the oasis. I would like to play this with someone else, though. That'd be kind of fun. Because every time I see something about the multiplayer, and it's like, you know what? I should get someone to play this with me. Maybe one of these days. Maybe I can get Ella to play it. Who knows? The land-based machine gun that fires a 20mm round. Awesome. At 75 rounds per second. Better. To counter majority air-based weapons like planes, though not very efficient in terms of money or ammo. Nothing good ever is. Though you do not want to be on the end of the barrel. I very much don't. I want to be on the other end. The good end. B cannon. That's just a vacuum, my guy. That's just a vacuum. Okay. Nope, didn't get him in time. Damn. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Lovely. Collect as many of the gubbles as I can. And try and reload after every 3 shots or so. Though I suppose it should be every 2 shots. With that, what is it? Top rated perk? I think it's every 3, or the first 3 shots rather, are included in it, and then the rest is just not. Stop moving. Get you. Get you. Beautiful. Get all the health pickups. I'm just really hardcore just trying to snipe everything in here. Nope. Gotta go for these boys first. Take care of the ads. Who decided this should hold 7 rounds? Seems like such an arbitrary number. Fine, I'll take the hacking. Just flips my controls, and it doesn't really do much if I'm just standing still. I got Grandma's shotgun. No. Give me something strong enough to take down a bull. Car collected scout sniper. Nice. So if I go through a level essentially just using one weapon, I will probably get the card. It's automatic but manual firing, I believe. I could equate this to gaming and be the CRAM. Has a several million... Oh, God. Has a several $1 million aimbot designed to take down even the most trained pilots. Hell yeah. It sounds like a hell of a piece of kit. And I kind of want one. But for the sake of argumentation, we are going to say that I do not have one. Because, again, the US government would be very unhappy with me. Or mortars and missiles. You know what? I'll take them all. Why choose? Honestly, why choose? Good for you, buddy. Boink. Lovely. Just, I love any game that has the really satisfying weak spot shots. Destiny has them with the Vex. And Halo has them with, like, the grunt headshot. Or the birthday party skull. This game just has it with just about everything. All it takes is some big numbers to make me happy. Should listen to the CRAM purr. Oh, I believe it. I would love to. Nothing for damage against that thing from this distance. Get wrecked. Alright. Grab all these and be on my way. What we got here? torpedo rifle. And I'll take it more than the Uzis. There we go. And we're just going to make our way through here using mainly the torpedo rifle, I guess. Because why not? Oh, that reminds me, there's a plane that fires bullets so fast you hear the brr twice. That's true. If you hear the sound, it wasn't for you. Yeah, that's very true. Basically, I think any plane... I think just about every plane that breaks the sound barrier, but I know there are specific ones that are like... The way they're designed would do that. But I think just about any plane that can fly faster than Mach 1 can essentially do that. Because you are actually flying faster than the speed of sound, which means it takes time for the sound to catch up to you. Which is just a wild thought, to be a pilot and shoot and hear the shot and then hear it again. What we got? Dual sawed-offs or shell. Increased armor, reduced movement speed. You know what? I'll take it. How bad can it be? Ooh, I do feel a little bit sluggish. That is true. I do feel a little sluggish. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. We got more armor, so we should take less damage. Just by and large, I don't think it's our speed that's saving us. I think it's me that's killing us, and then everything else is just happenstance. Boy, I love those sounds. The purr is beautiful. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to be anywhere near that thing. Oh, no, I would love to be near that thing. Give me the full view. Give me the tour. I want to learn. I want to know every step on how it works. Okay, what else we got? Rhino LMG or Voltaic Cannon? You know what? Let's take a Rhino LMG. Replace a Scout Sniper. Knew we wouldn't keep it forever. Well, airborne increased weapon damage by 15%. Eh. Not gonna upgrade anything either. Let's get rid of things as quickly as I can. Become the full heavy weapons guy. Costs $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds. Also, Aerospike energies again an upgrade. Ooh. Tempo shot. Every 4 shots increases your next weapon shot damage by 60%. Hell yes, especially on this thing. Look at this ramp up. Come on. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. What I'm essentially trying to do here is make it so there's nothing to the sides of me. So if there's nothing to my sides, then moving back and forth left and right will always keep me out of harm's way. If I can keep essentially every enemy in front of me, then I can see where every bullet is coming from and I can effectively dodge it. The rotating detonation aerospike rocket engine. That just sounds badass from the onset. Evening. Hey. Hey, Grim. How you doing, bud? Hope everything is going well. Dual Rascals. Should we... Oh, fuck. Hold on. How many rounds did we get as the Rascals? I mean, it's not as good as the Rhino LMG. So we're just gonna keep going with the Rhino. Ow. That was not great. Get rid of you, and get rid of you. There, I think we got good. What do you know about orbital mechanics? Fair question. Fire rate by 10%, reload speed by 10%. Increase armor. I'll go with fire rate and reload speed. You know what? I'll do both. Because this boy is a bitch. And I don't want him to live anymore. Now, come on now. You can do this. We got this. Come on. We got this. There we go. See, we got this. Bro, just eating lead. Absolutely. He's over there eating lead, and we're over here eating ass. Like true kings. Like the truest kings. Give me that health. Minion box. Interesting. Gorilla Bolter. I'm pretty sure it's a Warhammer reference, isn't that? I'm pretty sure it is. You are what you eat. That's true. It summons a minion lasting 12 seconds. Well, a torpedo rifle. You know what? Let's take a look. Ooh. I like it. Ionic Sniper. Definitely interesting to try. Ooh, 69 damage. Nice. If you go faster, you'll probably do better. Don't tell me what to do. That one's only level 5, though. This one's level 6, so I think we're going to go with this right now. Oh, boy. They have smoked me out. That's okay. You don't have to be knowledgeable around here, Grim. None of us do. Least of all me. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And we're going to take to the rooftops. Take to the skies. Honestly, this bolter is pretty damn good. I guess it goes to show how overpowered these Warhammer weapons would be outside of Warhammer, huh? They're just stupid strong. Mammoth minigun. I think we're going to skip that. Yeah, this boy is just essentially a rapid-fire rocket launcher with a high-capacity magazine, and I love it. This is a good gun. This is a solid gun. Refuse to learn the math. That's real, honestly. Random animal facts is my area of expertise. Feel free to share some. Oh, God. Feel free to share some. Reload speed by 15%, movement speed by 6%. That might be good for offsetting the other thing. Reduce the number of shots required to trigger a tempo shot to 3. That sounds good. Weapon mag size by 25%. And energy by 15%. I feel like size matters is probably the better one here. There we go. What do you know about capybaras? Little fucking legends they are. Patator. The hell's a patator? Get out of the way. I'm trying to see what the patator is. How am I looking at it? Is that a revolver rifle? Well, they're just blown apart. What am I looking at? It's a heavy weapon. I don't know what it is. That's what she said before leaving me. A group of rattlesnakes is called a Roomba. That is an odd one. I wonder who decided on Roomba. Surprisingly violent when it comes to mating season. I mean, you gotta get it out somewhere. The Canadians do it in hockey. Capybaras are violent fuckers, apparently. There we go. Easy clap. Mini cricket. Oh boy, you know I gotta get the cricket. Come on, I gotta get the cricket. Hell yes. Good nut button. Canadians did it in World War II. That's true. They did. They're violent fucking fighters, the Canadians, and I appreciate them for it. They keep every bit, like, listen. You look at me and tell me that Canadians are not the absolute goals of anger management. They 100% are. They keep every bit of rage controlled and contained until they can use it in an environment that is safe to do so. Or at the very least is beneficial to do so. The ultimate in anger management. Frogs chew food with their eyeballs. Is that real? I feel like that's not real. You guys were talking about the rod from God a bit ago. Yeah, it's a wild little thing. God, this bolter is kind of carrying me. Cobra 50. Ah, it's a Desert Eagle. It's real. I've seen him do it. You've seen them? You witnessed this madness? Ooh, can I upgrade the Griller Bolter? I can't. Can I upgrade the Cricket? No. It sucks that they're locking me out from the boy that heals me. I can't get a heal. Top quality activation threshold of 50%? Ooh, yeah. Yeah. There we go. No more fearing stepping outside. Frogs don't have the ability to swallow, so instead they use their eyes to push food down their throat. Oh, that makes much more sense. Makes much more sense than the way I was thinking. Very sensical forgs. Such lovely little guys, too. Can't trust someone that doesn't like frogs. My only issue with them is the fact of how do you slow down the rod in the first place. Simply detaching the rod from the main hub doesn't put it in re-entry. I have no idea. As I said, astrophysics weren't really my area of expertise. The quote-unquote real scientists would scoff at me because I am an engineer, and engineers don't get doctorates. Oh, I thought that was... Well. Get the boy on the track. Frogs are frogs because frogs. It's true. That is an actual fact right there. Hello? Old tractor beam bastard. Come on. Stop this. If you want a hug, you can ask for one like a normal person. Don't think there's anywhere that I can look for more logs, though. Everything in here is bad times. Oh, God. It's all bad. Fuck. Damn. Okay. Well, that wasn't fated to fail. Switch over to my water here. Wild lizards can give you salmonella. Well, that's bad for us because we keep touching all the lizards near our house. Which kind of lizards specifically give you salmonella? Because we got California animals. Or Carolina animals, rather. Barnacle has the largest body to penis ratio of any animal. I did know that. I did know that. That one was an interesting one. We just registered for cyanide fun facts. Tesla rifle. Interesting. We're going Bandito gun. Why not? NL should be fine. Okay. It's good. The last thing I'd have to tell my wife is, hey, we need to stop touching the lizards outside because they're going to give us Sam fucking Nella. Remember the guy from the Terraria video? Yeah, he's going to come back. That was a sick shot, I'm not going to lie. I just want to aim down sights with every weapon. I wish so much that I can aim down sights with every weapon. Get rid of you. Oh. Realize bad company. Give me gubbin. Junk beam, bull shotgun. I'll take the bull shotgun. Running gun. Fantastic. All right, we got a perk. Got the median aid, bite the bullet, and top quality. Taking damage increases. Let's do top quality. Shock damage. Do we have anything that does shock damage? We don't. Power cells. Why not? The ionic sniper. I am curious. I'm going to take it. Stores your health. All fires damage by 20%. We'll just go with this. Cool. It does have some travel time. It's not insignificant. Killer whale is the only natural predator of the moose. That's true. That's true. Because moose dive underwater for getting their food sometimes. They'll dive up to like 20 feet underwater. And that's far enough for a whale to get them. Do you have any pickle facts? I can't say I have any. What do I have facts about? I got facts about a little bit of everything. Which is nothing about pickles. In specific. My wife has tried to make pickles on a couple of occasions. With mixed results. Pickles are hard to get right. If you're experimenting with pickles, you can get some really out there places. Boom. Lovely. Pickles are hard to get pickled. No, it's not really that it's hard to pickle something. It's remarkably easy to do so, actually. But it's difficult to make a delicious pickle without just following a preconceived notion was already delicious pickle. It's hard to experiment with pickles and get something good. Reload speed, elemental. Let's go reload and movement speed. Yeah, pickles are remarkably easy to make at home. It's just, it's very difficult to get a proper taste blend. If you make pickles at home and you are looking for like a specific kind of pickle, chances are you're not going to get that specific kind of pickle. If you like, you know, if you're like, I want to get Vlasic pickles out of this, you're not getting Vlasic pickles out of that. You're just not. It's just what it is. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you can get on with the process of pickling. Like, unless you somehow get the Vlasic secret recipe or something. Or if you just get, like, a good dill pickle recipe. If you're just going off the cuff or if you're experimenting, it's real hard to get right. America was named after a pickle peddler. Oh. How do I feel like Grim looked that up? I feel like Grim looked that up. I feel like people don't have that off the top of their head. Yeah, 100% did. Yeah. I figured. I didn't want to assume, but man, I figured. I can get myself out of there. There we go. Like salty pickles. One time I ate a pickle so salty I thought it was a warhead. That boy was trying to kill me. Yeah. I've got a fun fact for you. Do you know why salt water makes you thirstier? It is because your body has like a max saturation of salt that it can put in your urine. And it's kind of gross, but At the same time, there's a max amount of salt it can put in your urine, which is 2%. Salt water is 3% salt. And thus, your body has to use some of the water that's already inside of it to extract the salt from your body in urine. Which is why salt water makes you thirstier. Did you know the ocean is a soup? Technically. It is warm enough in some places. Technically, you can classify the ocean as a soup. It's a big old... Oh, God, what's the pot of soup? There's like a specific name for a kind of soup. It's like a peasant soup that is constantly being added to, and as much as it's taken away from, and you never really know what could be in it, but it's always kept at like the safe temperature zone for food. And so it stays pretty much indefinitely. Because it's still just, you know, warm enough to kill off all the bacteria and whatnot. I can't remember. I think it might just be like a peasant stew or something like that. But I can't remember if it had like an actual name or what it was. Beautiful. Porridge? No, it's not porridge. Porridge is just like a... Porridge is just like a thin soup made out of rice. Sort of thing. But I feel like there was a specific name for what I'm talking about, and I don't remember if there even is a name for it. Or if I'm just, you know, crazy. It might be both. I don't know. Ow. Damn. Nearly got it, too. I think it's both. Might be both. I'm not going to deny the possibility of both. Ooh, hold on. Is that... Ow. Is that the weak point up there? It is. Nice. Still coming out of it with a little bit less health than we went in, but, you know. Okay, this way it sort of leads back to where we were, so we're just gonna kill the enemies in here and go through. No. Damn it. I overheated at the most inopportune moment. Good, got it. Wasn't gonna let another one escape me. Definitely wasn't. A thumper. Seems to be a grenade launcher of some sort. Nah, I'm not really about it. Give me that. And we got another bull shotgun, but this one's better than what we got. Objectively so. Okay, Lollipop increases fire rate by 35% for 6 seconds when burned, frozen, stunned, hacked, or blinded. And no. No. Neither of them. Not about him. Take the perk, though. Tempo shot, tiny punch. Next weapon shot fires one homing projectile, dealing 30 damage and applying a high impact. Interesting. I think I'll go with that. That sounds like it might be interesting. Should check out the rotating detonating aerospike rocket engine. It's in math quite a bit more efficient. I believe 3%, which isn't a lot, but 3% of several hundred tons is a lot. Yes, it very much is. It's all about how much it is versus the fraction. You need less fuel for going the same speed or distance or further. Definitely worth checking out. Should I ever plan on making that Rod of God, Hammer of Dawn sort of thing in the future? Who's to say what will happen? For tax purposes, this is a joke. Okay, just got to keep moving. Kill the ones in the back. Ow. Kill the smalls. The smalls are what's killing me. Ones in the back can actually see me at all times and thus need to die. Okay, now the rest of you can go. Ah, God. I've said it before and I will say it again. I'm not a big fan of the fact that their projectiles are like this pinkish red and just red against this like warm backdrop. I feel like that could be done a little bit better. Junk Arquebus, definitely. Ionic Sniper actually does a little bit more damage, but no, it's fine. Damn it. Well, that was destined to fail then. It's funny, my knowledge of random things is so diverse that I know so little about them. My knowledge of things is a little more focused, but a little more comprehensive, just not by too much. There are a few things that I know a lot about, and there's a lot of things that I know very little about. It's a very eclectic brand of knowledge. I'll be the first one to say that. Okay, take that, and we'll take... Take Max's Arsenal. So many gubbins and chests now. I think we can hazard a couple more runs. We got about half an hour left to stream. I'm down for it. Okay, how many do we have in here now? Still 4. Scout Sniper. Yeah. You know what? Shredder. I haven't used this thing yet. Sure. That'll do it. I'm never going to get the boys up on the rails, but these lads, I might get them. Nice. And we got Blunderbuss, Kramer. Ooh. I get the Blunderbuss. If nothing else, we can always give it to the old timer. He does want one. Say orbital mechanics, I know more about than most things. I know a good deal about just tech, PC building, a little bit about 3D printing. Not too much. And I've got a good grasp on like mechanics and stuff in general. Lynx rifle. Ooh. I would try that. I have the shredder. Do I want to take that, or do I want... You got a big mag, though. I have no useful knowledge. We all have useful knowledge. We all have useful knowledge. Whether or not we have found a use for it is completely up to that, but we all have useful knowledge. Monocle weapons damage by 15% against enemies further than 14 meters. Sure. So this is also like a carbine, it seems. Ow. This one's just full-on semi-auto. Go Green Beret. Why not? Increased impact. I assume that's kind of like the stun damage. Like the poise in Dark Souls. Gotta do with no space agency and no battle royale mechanics. That's fair. Could always try to get contracted at NASA. You prove enough competency, it won't matter what kind of schooling you may or may not have. I feel like that's usually the case for a lot of things. It's like, if you prove that you know what you're talking about with XYZ thing, then they'll overlook any, like, any schooling that you may not have, or any... What's the word I'm looking for? Any, like, licensing or anything that you may or may not have. Making big bucks, but I'd have little me time. Well, you never know. Ooh, S rank. I didn't expect that. I think that's the first... Well, it's the first S rank that wasn't the Rift. So I'll take it. Hell. Okay, what we got? Toy helicopter. Forming a head bok. Triggers a rocket jump. Interesting. Take the power cell. It's not that interesting. Flat cannon. Eh. Rice cooker. Watermelon. Let's do watermelon. Because I am getting headshots and shit. Ow. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Friends currently talking about AI. Once a week they discuss the news about AI. Pretty neat. Yeah, some of the stuff is rather interesting going on in the world of AI. It's a shame that half of it just boils down to AI is creating all the art and, you know, taking voice actors' jobs and X, Y, Z, and we should burn it like it's the Antichrist. Because AI really is just a tool like everything else. Fault the people who use it in horrible ways and don't fault the tool for what it's being used to do. I feel like that's the key that no one wants to... No one really wants to admit it. I don't know why they don't, but they don't. Yeah, I've always found the AI stuff pretty neat. It just sucks that there are a lot of people that I can't talk to about it right now because, yeah, the aforementioned thing. is like a near and dear thing to their hearts, and I don't know. There are certain people that can argue about certain things, and then there are certain people who can't. Or I don't even really say that I argue about a lot of stuff. I'm more just, hello, open, sure. Oh, data log, nice. I didn't even see that one there. Yeah, I wouldn't even say that I really argue about stuff. I like to converse about it. I like to talk about it. And a lot of other people do not. Very much do not. Because I celebrate differences in opinions, and I like conversing with people who have differing ideas to mine. Because the only way to really be firm in your convictions is to have them questioned. The only real way to know that you are right is to have people try and poke holes and find out if it's wrong. At least in my opinion. And so in that way, it's always nice to go toe-to-toe in a bit of a debate with someone. But there are very few people who actually do that and, like, not take it as you're being an asshole and you just want to fight with me about something. Or take it very personally and feel attacked afterward, even if it's something that's really considered just like a mutual exchange of ideas as opposed to anything like personal attacks or anything like that. That's why I'm really lucky with my wife, because she is very much a person like me in that way. Of like, we can discuss our differences and opinions without necessarily hating one another, because that's just dumb. You're not going to agree with everyone on everything. We can disagree on things, and we can talk about the things that we disagree about. Because that's just how life is. AI taking over anime translations pretty good, considering who were translating anime. Could be less biased and actually use the OG creators' work properly. It doesn't mean it could be manipulated negatively. People can talk and read. People can disagree and not kill each other. Yeah. Imagine that one. It's a crazy stretch, am I right? Let's go for fire rate. Do tiny punch too. But yeah, as for AI taking over anime translation, I'm not too sure about that one, because if you've ever run something through Google Translate multiple times, have you ever seen how someone will like put something through Google Translate and they'll do like multiple different languages and loop back to whatever language it started in, especially English? It will just completely wipe out whatever you were trying to say. It will be just a mess of words, just an absolute language slurry. And Google Translate is not a perfect thing, not by any stretch of the imagination. There are going to be nuances and little details in language that AI is never going to be able to really comprehend. It's never going to be able to really get it. Like, you can't really effectively program slang into an AI translator. So I don't know. It's still going to need some sort of human element in it for sure, because you're going to have to take off the rough edges, but it can get a lot of the work done. That is true. You can get like a rough translation from an AI translator and then sort of have a localizing team bring it up to spec. I'm pretty sure it'll be checked. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unfortunately, be affected by biases and tampering. I mean, any piece of media is really beholden to biases and tampering at this point. It's just, it is what it is. It's the world we live in. And it's a terrible thing that we can't just do shit and leave it unbiased. But it can't be helped with the people that we are. It just can't. The Digimole. Shoot him in the eye. Shoot the nerd in the eye. Oh, God. Still gonna shoot you in the eye, nerd. You can't stop this. I just head bonk him? I think I might have. Nice. Get wrecked. The XP was not great, but the time... Chef's kiss. Beautiful. Lovely. You can't beat it. Okay, we got Typhoon Minigun. Interesting. We need to keep the blunderbuss on us. We might have to get rid of the Lynx rifle, though. Unless we can bring it up to spec. Can we bring it up to spec? Ooh, we can kind of bring it up to spec. I think we should be fine. Shoulda can. Oof. I don't know about that one. I feel like the Lynx rifle can hold up for a little while longer. Oh, I forgot we got the tiny punch, so that's what's hitting him. No. Let me up there. There. Lovely. Let me shoot from on high. Cabbage. I agree. I don't know what I'm agreeing to, but I agree. Just fire down upon everyone. Grab this. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Beautiful. Got the Jet Rover card as well. So I guess it's also a good time to talk about next week's schedule, because it's going to be a little bit different. So Lies of P is probably going to be brought to an end. It was supposed to end yesterday, honestly. But it just hasn't gone that way as of yet. So that just is what it is. We only have the final boss and whatever comes after. There's not much after, I don't think. And then we're going to be basically done with that. The schedule? Yeah, essentially. There is a schedule. It is posted on the Discord and the Twitter whenever I remember the Twitter. Every Sunday. Just about every Sunday. For those that don't know about it. I know you know about it, Natsuka. But some others may not. And this is for them. But yeah. I am essentially just like going over things that I might do for next week, because I want to give Roboquest a little bit of a break. I don't want to be doing this every single Friday for the foreseeable future, though we will have it on the back burner in case we want to do it again. And with Lies of P essentially ending, we might do Lies of P for like the first half or so. First half of the stream at most, until we actually beat that final boss. And then from there, we'll launch into the alternative plan, which the alternative plan is going to be Fallout 4. Now, I put a poll up on Twitter that was wondering, because I remembered that Fallout London was actually going to be releasing soon, which is a mod for Fallout 4. It is basically a complete overhaul mod. It's one that I've been interested about and been looking into for quite some time now. I'm a little sad because they did call for voice actors a while back, but I was a little too slow to get my hat in that ring. So that is what that is, but all the same. But yeah, I definitely want to give it a shot. However, it's not quite... Well, I mean, it's done, but what it is essentially Bethesda is pushing out another update for Fallout. And so they're like, we're going to just leave our mod for now, and we're going to wait for them to update the prerequisite mods to match. That way we can release it before this update goes out, and so no one has to worry about, like, the thing breaking after 3 days. Because they said it's literally... They've scheduled this update to release a few days after Fallout London actually releases. So I actually put the word out on Twitter of like, should I wait for Fallout London or should I just go ahead and do the original plan, which is my first ever survival mode playthrough. Because I've never done a survival mode playthrough on Fallout 4, which is essentially just you need to... Here. Show blunderbuss. But I don't have a junk rifle, dickhead. I carry this all the way here for you. Yeah, so survival mode is essentially just the hardest mode. You can only save by sleeping. You need to eat. You need to drink. All that sort of stuff. I will get into the nitty-gritty of it once we actually do it. But yeah, that's what we got in mind for Friday. And for Thursday, I've been humming and hawing about what to do. One of the ideas on the table is actually doing Hollow Knight, which Hollow Knight I've actually like completed in terms of like the percentage completion, but I've never done the like true ending of Hollow Knight. Never done the true ending. So if I were to do Hollow Knight on stream, then I would go for the true ending, which is essentially beating Radiance. We're not going to be doing absolute Radiance or anything like that because I'm not an absolute madman. I love myself at least a little bit. But that would be like... I'd at least want to do... I'd want to get to Radiance, and I want to do like the... I want to attempt at the very least, but I would like to complete the Path of Pain. For those of you who know anything about Hollow Knight, you are looking at your monitors incredulously, and for those of you who don't, you are questioning. And yeah, I've got nothing else for it. It is the most painful thing to do in Hollow Knight. It is an insane parkour and platforming challenge. And I would very much like to complete it. So, yeah, that is an idea of what to do for stream. And I think I've tried to do Hollow Knight before on the stream, but I didn't quite succeed in it. I think it just kind of flopped. So, I don't know. Might have a backup. Might have a backup idea just in case that one doesn't go over too well. Ooh, card collected. A Lynx rifle. Nice. Ow. Oh boy, they're really everywhere here. Come on, let me out. Let me out. Ah! Oh boy. Oh boy. It's real bad times. They're real bad times. Nope. Standing still is death. Standing still is death. Oh god, my health. Fuck. Got backed up against a pillar. Oh, damn. Oh, well. Oh, well, that is what it is. We're going to return to base camp, and we're going to see what we can do with our wrenches. To recap, I got to tell you the 4-letter word, and I forgore. Now, you gotta DM it to me is what it is. Let's do beefcake. Why not? Okay, so we are going to go ahead and end the stream here, but don't go anywhere just yet because we are going to try and find somebody to raid. So let's quit out the game and switch over. Alrighty. So let me check out here. And we're going to see. I don't think, no one in Apotheosis is doing anything just yet. Gotta DM you the things. Yes, definitely. And no one in Starlight's actually doing anything either. Huh, weird. It's kind of quiet for a Friday. So I think we're probably gonna go raid Shemaya. Yeah, we're gonna go raid Shemaya. So before we do that, thank you guys so very much for watching this one. If you enjoy what we do here, then we've got the YouTube down below with all the VODs and whatnot that we may have. It's all down there because Twitch doesn't like to keep it here. And if you're on the YouTube already, come check this out on Twitch. We do this live 5 times a week. It's a great time. You can be over here and chat with everyone else and just, it's fun. If you want to help support the channel, best ways to do so are just to watch, follow, and tell your friends because I am terrible at advertising myself. So maybe you can help out with that. And besides that, we are also trying to reach 300 followers for the V3 debut. Good times. I've been working very hard on it, and we're getting closer every day. So, hey, maybe you can help out with that one too. Who's to say? Who's to say? Besides that, we also have the subscriptions. So for a few bucks a month or your Amazon doohickey, you can get some lovely handcrafted emotes made by myself and my wife, a badge next to your name in the chat signifying you're a member of the facility, no ads ever on my stream, and you make me smile. I think that's the best part, and I hope you do too. So, we are going to raid Shemaya, who is doing an art. So go ahead and join in with that one if you're... what? Words are hard. Go ahead and join in with that one if you are down to help a fellow content creator who is just trying to make their way in this crazy scene. And there is the raid call for any of you who are subscribed. You can just copy it outright. For any of you who are not, you can just go ahead and say facility raid. I'll know who you're from. She'll know where you're from. It's all good. So, thank you guys so very much for watching this one. I'll see each and every one of you in the next one tomorrow for some more Only Human. But until then, this concludes tonight's broadcast.